Hello there, this is the Jonin Monkey welcoming you to another trailer spot. Yeah, after the inconclusive results I got for the first one, I decided I'd take another crack at it. And the trailer I'm going to be having a look at today is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers, an overly long title for which I'll just call The Crystal Bearers for now. This game is being made by Square Enix for the Wii, and it's meant to be the sequel to the spin-off title they released on the GameCube, The Crystal Chronicles. Now, I know this is... they technically don't count this as a actual Final Fantasy title because I'm told the gameplay and world and setting is completely different to the traditional Final Fantasy games, but I'm tempted to give it a go because I hear the Final Fantasy series generally has good stories, and yeah, I'm kind of a gamer who goes for story first and gameplay second, so if the story interests me, I'll buy the game. However, I will say that despite that, I've only actually played one Final Fantasy game, which was Final Fantasy III, a game I have mixed feelings about in all honesty. And I'm only aware of the storyline of the 3D Final Fantasy games through playthrough. So, yeah, enough of my rambling, let's start the trailer.
Warning! Children cannot handle Final Fantasy!
Those that should be together are drawn. Those that should be apart, repelled. The world is governed by the Crystal Principle.
What is it you're after here?
I'm hoping this statement means that he's just going to have unique abilities rather than the ridiculous god modding of, say, Ichigo Kurosaki or The Apprentice.
This guy's a bearer! So what if I am?
Oh god, we're only about 25 seconds in and I'm already starting to dislike this guy.
Crystal bearers are abominations. That's what everyone believes.
Okay, first of all, it seems there's like this discrimination plot line running throughout the game. The fact that the great power kind of alienates him from the rest of the world, which is pretty interesting as a concept, but then again, I've seen it a lot in several RPGs, so it's going to have to be damn good in order to, well, you know, stand out. Second of all, I love this sentence. The powers can cause us grievous harm. Can you name one type of magic apart from healing magic that hasn't caused grievous harm in video games? And later on in this trailer, there are knives and Gatling guns, so yeah, you should probably be banning those as well if you want to prevent grievous harm.
A crystal bearer? How horrid!
I'm not afraid of you.
I've never seen so many at once.
Okay, even for a trailer, this is ridiculously fast cutting. So, okay, let's take a step back and try to process everything. Okay, we had a small bit of the discrimination subplot with someone saying, a crystal bearer, how horrible. Although, her voice sounds like it's a more of a mild annoyance rather than the appearance of a monster. It's like she accidentally saw a pile of dog poo in the corner or something. Oh, a crystal bearer? How horrible. So yeah, I'm not too confident about the acting of the NPCs, although the acting of the main character seems okay so far. And then we got this girl saying, yeah, I'm not afraid of you, but without knowing the context, it's hard to know whether she's supporting him by saying, yeah, it's okay, I'm not afraid of you, or she's rejected him by saying, yeah, I'm not afraid of you, you superpowered freak thing, you. And then we've got this whole big action sequence where a new guy just randomly shows up and says, I've never seen so many at once, and I presume he's piloting these small metal craft, and I presume he's referring to the dragon/wyvern things that are flying around this big metal ship, so kind of implies a big action sequence, but man, it's a weird transition. We've gone from this discrimination subplot thing to just a whole load of action, so God, I'm having flashbacks of the Fire Emblem OVA, and that's not a good sign.
Leave it to me. A creation myth. What happened just now? This is a crystal eye.
Sorry for cutting him off there. It's just that his line actually carries on into another shot of this trailer, which it's just really badly synced, which is kind of a problem with sound design. But yeah, I'm guessing that he is going to be Mr. Exposition, and those crystal idols, the object he's staring at there, are going to be the main MacGuffins you have to collect. But that's just a guess. Okay, so far gameplay-wise, we've seen these two action set pieces. One of which is him in free fall with a Gatling gun, which I presume is controlled by you pointing the Wiimote at the screen and holding the beam trigger to fire or something like that. And this Chocobo chase. Both of which look incredibly awesome and are actually good ideas for action sequences, I will admit. Although there are a few things I am curious about. First of all, in this Chocobo chase, in fact in the clip a few seconds ago, we saw him pick up a Chocobo and its rider and throw him off into the distance. Which kind of reminds me of the Force Unleashed, but also, after he throws him, the figure just disappears. Is that the dying animation, in which case it's rather cheap, or is it part of the magic that he sends him to another dimension, in which case, wow, this guy's creepy. But yeah, we have yet to see anything that looks like a battle system, just some fun-looking action pieces, so roll footage.
I do not have time.
Wait. The source of the foreshadowing from earlier was this thing? I'm sorry, I cannot take it seriously. I mean, I've seen some pretty weird races in Fantasylands in my time, but look at this thing!
To play with you.
Oh, don't say that, Goldenrod. I still have some energy to burn.
Okay, so we finally see what the battle system looks like, and it looks like real time, which is good, I suppose. And it seems to be, again, like the Force Unleashed, where he's picking things up or just throwing energy bolts at them, which could be cool or it could be repetitive. It depends how they execute it. Although, I'm curious though, are there going to be other party members, or is it only that guy? In which case, oh boy.
Agents of the Light or Children of the Dark? In reality, we're neither. Nothing special. Crystal Bearer! Come on, seriously!
I'm a Selkie. I can handle it, so.
A Selkie, was it? Yeah. You say you can handle it solo, but the fact that you're clearly in his arms in this shot, and I've seen you in several other shots throughout this trailer, clearly indicates that A, you can't handle it solo, you're more than likely going to have to be rescued by, well, the player, and then you'll join us arbitrarily, and then I'm assuming you're going to become a love interest. So yeah, I can predict your entire character path from that one sentence, which is a bad sign.
Hello. Can he be trusted?
I trust him, certainly.
A kingdom. That's what I am ready to sacrifice.
Crystal Bearer.
Wahoo!
Oh yes, look at him, he's so damned. Seriously, it's kind of hard to sympathise with this character with the world against him if he's screaming wahoo like he's Sonic the freaking Hedgehog.
The Crystal Bearers.
I'm the escort. You called for me.
What the hell was that? Okay, if you're going to end a trailer with him saying a line and then going like that, then you need to choose a better line. You need a line that sets the tone or at least foreshadows to something epic happening. I mean, we all know that when he says, I'm the escort you call for me, that's clearly just only going to be his job at the start of the game, and then it's probably going to lead to some kind of, I don't know, the world is about to die scenario. I mean, good God, the line from earlier in the trailer about saviors of light, brilliance of darkness, we are neither, we're just nothing special, that would have been better placed at the end of the trailer rather than in the freaking middle, and the escort line should have gone somewhere near the beginning where he's doing all that action stuff, and we're seeing a Selkie claiming that she can handle it solo. But I've ranted a bit too long, so I better give my closing thoughts. Even by the standards of a trailer, that was badly edited. I mean, the sound editing was all over the place, with some shots being in sync and some not, and the scenes were so mismatched and just randomly placed all over that you really didn't get an idea of the overall scope of what the heck's going on, frankly. I mean, I got the fact that he's a crystal bearer and he has great powers, and that's it. That's all I got. I got no idea about what the effective plot is. I've no idea about the world he's in. I just don't know what the hell's going on in that. So yeah, overall, the storyline got a big overall meh from me, because it just looks like there's nothing to the plot, at least from this trailer. Gameplay-wise, though, I will admit, from these small snippets of gameplay we saw, and I do mean very small snippets, it did look fun. The music was nice, and the voice actors, well, apart from that one NPC, looks okay. So, yeah, I might buy this game, but after having to watch this trailer over and over again, I might be cautious. I might rent it. I may look at a few reviews first before I make a final decision on whether or not to buy this game. So, yeah, that's my overall reaction to the trailer. Maybe. Okay, I've taken a lot enough of this outro now, so cheerio.